expect us to be when you first came?
Just like you are. I don't know, friendly.
Patriotic. Say, you like your food.
The thing that I think is good and bad is your food. I don't like American food, but when I go to a McDonald's, I enjoy a lot the food. So yeah, I know it's a contradiction. I know.
Loud, fun, and like to eat.
But one thing always amazes when I go to America is that people are so big. It's really, I really mean it. It's really, you really have a health problem over there. I mean, I'm amazed it doesn't concern you more than it really does, because that's really one of the things that it strikes me every time to see how unfit, sloppy people are. That's really my kind of stereotype of an American are. And that's kind of changed within the last 20 years, because the Americans always present them as being good, strong, well-built and stuff like that. But of course, it's not all Americans who are like that. It's just that you have a lot more, fat people than we have here, and also they're huge, some of them.
I think that usually Europeans think about Americans. They think that Americans are not as open-minded as Europeans, and that they don't travel very much. I have met American people. I know that they're not all rich, or that they're not like in the movies or everything.
I went to in US because I got a friend in San Francisco. He's living there. He is married. So when I went there, I was well surprised by the people. Maybe there is a problem with political decision or some stuff like that, but there is nothing with the people. The people are the same everywhere. Every person has his own ideas, and no, for me, free opinions is how to say. After you have the people who don't love you just because you're American and just because there is the war and everything. It's not a good solution to think by this way.
I think, well, from Spain, I think people now think about American that they are like in a part world. They are very, like if they were the center of the world, the kings of the world.
Americans are very centered to themselves, and they don't really know a lot about like Europe. It could happen in every country. There are many people, and you can meet all types of people. I met people who are very intelligent, very really like widely seeing, and have traveled a lot. And I also met some people who asked, for example, me such a question: do you celebrate in Lithuania American Independence Day?
My opinion about the country, I have to say, is not really good, because the image that they have by the TV is not very good. But in general, I think the people, it's very nice, but maybe the politicians or all around are not good, so the image is not very good in Europe, I think.
I know that a lot of Europeans have that they are fat, they are lazy, and but I don't think so, because America is a big country, and there is a lot of people.
It's a thing that a lot of people in Spain thinks about American people. I think you are in your own world. You don't know as much as the reality in Europe. Maybe our culture, the things that happen in Europe.
Americans are not that popular at the moment, I think, in the world at all. And it's changed for like 20 years ago. People were really, American, But now it's like the big bad guy, I think. Especially George Bush, he's fucking up your reputation all over the world. And especially in Europe. We used to be allies, but now it's really, especially France and Germany, they're really against against the Americans. When we had the war, Denmark actually participated in the war alongside George Bush, and our government is really unpopular because of that, because we don't believe in that.
You are the most powerful country in the world, so it's like everything is like looking at you, and everyone knows what's happening in the U.S. Everyone. I don't know what's happening in Slovenia. I'm sorry, but you know, it's like if something happens, yes, but usually you don't have. We know what's happening in the U.S. always, because it's like, hey, they are the most powerful ones in the world. So, and I think that's why people looks more at them, and it's easier to say things that you don't like. And
my good thinking about you is that you have a lot of good music, a lot of good movies, a lot of good actors and musicians and singers, and I adore you for that.